Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to our brand new video where we are going to integrate ChatGPT or OpenAI in our Flutter app. Now let's get started. Let's move. And now I'm going to show you that how I'm going to create an app by using an AI. Okay, so this is just a first video I think so on my channel related to an AI where I'm going to just integrate the AI in any Flutter app, and I am also going to show you that how you can simply use a chat GPT, basically an open AI in your app to just make a simple chatting app, right? So the user can ask any question to a AI or a chat GPT and they can just get a response from that AI too, right? So this is the app that we are going to create, and this app will be totally been created by using an open AI API, right? So now I'm going to create this app from the scratch. So we'll just move to the leaf folder and we are going to create a new file name which will be like an home.dart. And first I'm going to create a simple interface or an UI, and once we create a simple interface then I'm going to integrate a chat GPT API on this app, and I'm also going to show you that how we can simply create a bot, basically a bot that will just help the user to solve any type of queries that the user has, right? So I'm going to just write a material dot dart. We just need to pass a stateful widget or app name which will like an home, and first I need to pass a scaffold, and here I need to just write an app bar. Okay, so I need to write an app bar, and then I need to just pass a title first. In the title I need to pass a text which will be like an chat AI. Okay, or you can just write AI chat as well. So we can just pass a style, a text style, color. We can just use colors dot white, and the font weight we can just use bold. I guess that will be much better. And the font size directly we can use like 20.0. Okay. Now we just need to pass the background color to our app bar. So I need to write background color, which will be like colors dot blue. Okay. So this is just a simple screen that we are creating. The main focus will be on that how I'm going to use a chat GPT API on this app, right? So we'll switch to the home page so that I can show you basically what all code I'm writing. So here it is. I'll just remove the debug show check mode banner. We'll just pass false. So this is what you can see. Now here I'm going to just pass a text field from where I can just pass a message. Okay, so first let's pass a body, and in the body I need to write container, child, a column, and a children, right? So this is the thing. Now here what I'm going to do is that, as I've told you, that I will do one thing like here. I just need to pass a container, child, a text field, and we just need to add a text field, something like this. And here it is. Okay, so let's pass decoration, input decoration, and we just need to pass like a hint text. And in the hint text, I need to just pass like write a message. Okay, write any queries. Write any queries. Okay, yeah, I guess now it's correct. Okay, so here you can see this, but I need to move at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is that I'll just use a spacer right now. Okay, so just to move at the bottom, and here it is. I just need to pass decoration, a box decoration, and in the box decoration I just need to pass the color which will like sorry, not, yeah, color. So I just need to pass colors dot gray. Okay, that will be much enough. Okay, so we can directly pass colors dot gray over here, something like this. I need to pass a different shade of a gray color, maybe up to this, or let's pass up to this. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's pass now padding as insert dot all. We'll just pass up to 10. Okay, and here I'm going to just wrap up this with a container, and then I need to pass decoration, box decoration, color. We just need to pass the color which will be like colors dot white. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, I guess it's okay. Now I will do one more thing. I will just pass a divider as well. Let's leave a divider. We don't need a divider, right? So let's leave this. Okay, let's pass up to 20. Okay, or let's pass up to 30. I guess 20 is enough. Okay, now we just need to pass the spacing from the bottom. So here I just need to do one thing. let's do one thing. Let's use padding dot only from the left 10.0, from the right 10.0, from the bottom I'm going to pass more, which will be like up to 20. Okay, and from the top as well, which will like up to 10.0. Okay, so from bottom let's pass 30 so that I can see this text field clearly, because that's also very really important. So I need to pass 20 20, or let's pass 30 and 30. Okay, now here you can see that this is the line. I don't need this line from here. So what I'm going to do is that let's first not use this color, maybe we can use much lighter color. Okay, and then I need to pass like I don't need any line to be displayed in a text field, so I need to write border input border dot none. I don't need any line from text field side. Okay, now here I just need to pass like padding as in set dot only from the left 10.0. Okay, and then I need to pass the border radius, which is like border radius dot circular. We just need to pass up to 60. Okay, so this is what you can see, and then I need to pass border here as well. Let's write border dot all. Okay, and then I need to pass color, which is like colors dot gray. Okay, so write any queries from left 20.0. Okay, let's increase the font size of this text. Maybe we can use a hint style, text style. We can use the font size, which will be like up to 18.0, or let's directly write 16.0. Write any queries, and we need also a button so that we can send this message. So here I'm going to do one thing. Let's wrap up this not okay let's wrap up this container with a row widget. Okay, then I need to create a button, so I need to write container decoration, a box decoration. So let's write box decoration. Color, we need to pass colors dot blue, and then I need to use a child icon, which will be like icons dot send. Okay, let's use the color here as well, which is like colors dot blue. Okay, that's much better. You can see that there will be a problem that you are going to face. You can see that there will be a problem. Let me show you from the debug console. You can see that this is the problem you might face when you are using the text field inside the row widget, because as I've told you many times that the if you are passing or you are wrapping the text field in a row widget, make sure that you tell a text field that how much space that he need to use, because a text field is something that you need to tell him that how much space he should use. Otherwise it will simply say that I don't have any space to cover and all. Okay, so we are going to just wrap up this container with an expanded widget, and by doing this I'll just tell a text field that use as much space is there. You don't need to use a space according to your wish. I will just tell the text field to use as much space is there, use only that much space, right? So by doing this, now you can see that this is how the text field will be appeared, right? I need to use a size box, will just pass the width up to 20.0, right? I guess that's much better. And here I'm going to just pass white, wire I pass blue, and we just need to pass padding as in set dot all. Let's pass up to 10. Okay, let's increase the size. Let's pass a size up to 30.0, and I'm going to decrease this up to 8. Okay, so this is the thing. Now I'm going to provide a complete circular thing. I mean the complete circular button. So I need to pass border radius. In the border radius I need to pass the circular, and we'll just need to pass up to 60, right? I'm going to increase the padding up to 10, or let's pass up to let's decrease it down to 25, and let's pass up to 10, something like this, or let's pass up to 15, or let's pass up to 12, let's write 27. Okay, something like this. So this is the thing. You can see we have just passed a text field and a button. This I've created like I'm thinking to create all the things really simple, because our main focus of this app is not a design or not to add a too many widgets on this app. The main focus of this app to integrate a ChatGPT API or adding an AI to any Flutter app, right? So that's our main goal. So I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to create a simple design for you so that you, if anyone is new in Flutter, they can simply get to know like what all code I'm writing over here. I hope it's very clear, right? Now I'm going to just show the message or the text that have been sent by the AI, and the text that have been sent by me. We don't need to show that two things on a different color, just like in WhatsApp or Facebook. If you have used, of course you have used that WhatsApp and Facebook, so you know that once the message that have been sent by you will be shown the different color, and the message that has been sent by the another user on the same chat room will be on the different color, so that you can get to know like which message has been sent by you and which has message has been sent by other user, right? So what I'm going to do is that here I'm going to just first write a row. In the row, I'm going to first write a children, and in the children, I'm going to first pass the image. I need to write image.asset, images folder name, and I think so. I haven't added any image. Let me do that. So I'm going to use a images folder, and I'll just use a images folder, and I'm going to save all the image, or I'm going to paste all the image in this images folder so that I can use that image, right? So let me do that, and we'll get back in few seconds. So here it is, and you can see that this is the robot image that I'm going to use just to display that this text has been sent by an AI. Now when you are, as I've told you many times before also, that when you are creating the images folder and you are pasting all the image in that images folder, now to use that image from that respective folder, make sure that you move to the perspec.ml file and call that respective folder name, so that you can use all the images that you have saved in that folder, right? So here I'm going to just move over here, and I'm going to just call our images folder something like this. Okay, now we'll just move back to the home page, and in the home page what I'm going to do is that okay, so here I'm going to just write robot.png so that I can use this image. Okay, now you can see this. I'm going to decrease down the height and width. Let's pass up to 30, and we'll just pass a width up to 30, and we'll use a box fit.cover, right? And this is the thing. Okay, let's pass 50 and 50. Okay, so this is the thing. Now let's wrap up this with a padding widget, and we just need to write let's write up to 8.0, or let's pass up to 15.0. okay, something like this. Now here once we pass this, now let's pass a container. In the container, let's write decoration, a box decoration color, and we are going to just use colors.gray again. Okay, now here I just need to pass a child. In the child I need to use a text widget, right? So here I'm going to just write a text widget. In the text widget I need to just pass a text which is like an hello, how can I assist, how I can assist you today. Okay, something like this. We'll use a question mark, styling, a text style, and then I need to just pass the color, which will be like colors dot black. Okay, colors dot black, and then I need to just write a font weight, which will be like font weight dot w 500, and let's use the font size, which is like 20.0, right? So we are not going to use exactly this color, maybe different shade of a gray color. So let's move it something over here, or let's move it over here. Wait a second. Yeah, it's done. And then I need to just use the size box. In the size box, let's pass the width up to 10.0. okay, then I need to decrease down the font size. Let's pass up to 16.0, and then I need to pass a padding, and the padding as insert dot all, and let's pass up to 10. Okay, I'm going to use a /n just to change the line. For now this is just a UI, as I've told you many times. Okay, so don't think that why I'm hard coding all these things, right? So this is the thing. You can just see that hello, how can I assist you today. So this has been asked by an AI. Now I'm going to just do one thing, like I'm going to provide the border radius from top left, top right, and bottom right. Okay, not from the bottom left, right? So what I'm going to do is that we are going to just write border radius dot only from the top left. I'm going to just pass radius dot circular, that will be like up to 20. From the top right, okay, from the top right, let's write radius dot circular, which is like 20, and from the bottom right I'm going to just write radius dot circular, which will be like a 20, right? So this is the thing. Now you can see that hello, how I can assist you today. And then I need to just do one thing, like here I'm going to copy this container. Okay, wait a second. Let's copy this complete padding widget. Let's directly paste this over here. So this is message has been sent by AI. Now the message that I'm going to show you will be on the different color, as I've told you, right? So I'll just need to move this respective row widget from here. So I'm going to remove this. this as well, and we are going to just pass the color, which will like colors dot blue. Okay, so I just need to write colors dot blue, something like this, and we are going to pass this color, which will be like in white color. And then I need to do one thing. Let's wrap up this with a row widget, and then I need to just write main axis and dot end, something like this. And I need to be like pass a circular radius from the bottom left, not from bottom right. Okay, something like in WhatsApp, if you have noticed that in a WhatsApp, I think so you have. So we are going to just pass from bottom left, not from bottom right. Left, let's pass bottom left. Okay, something like this. Hello, I can access you today, right? So we can just change this text to the another text, which will be like what is Flutter, what is Flutter, what is Flutter. Okay, right? So this is the text that have been sent by me, this is the text that have been sent by an AI, right? Now we are going to use a ChatGPT API just to enable all the things, and how we are going to just show all the text and all, right? Now one thing I want to tell you that we are also going to integrate this Firebase on this app, because if you want to save all the text message, or if you are thinking that to keep it this simple, that you want that the data won't be saved on the Firebase, you want to keep it simple, like you send a message to the API, and the API or the AI will simply respond it, and the text will be shown over here, but it's not going to save, because we haven't connected this app with any server where I'm going to store all the messages. Now if you are thinking that to make an app where we are going to store all the messages in any server like Firebase, Supabase, or any server that you want to use, you can just store the message and can display all the messages. But if you are thinking that to create a simple app where you just want to show the chat between, like if you want to pass a text message to the API or the AI, and the AI will respond to you. So let me know if you want me to add the Firebase on this app, and if you want to show the complete, or you want to save a complete chat history that you have with an AI. So we are also going to do that, but let me know in the comment box. Though on this app, as I've told you, that I'm not going to add anything extra, so I'll just integrate the Open AI API, and we'll use that Open AI API or ChatGPT API to just ask any queries from the AI, right? So let me do that, and we'll get back in few seconds. Complete API, and I'm going to show you that how our AI is responding. Okay, so let me hot restart the app, and let me show you that. So it simply asks me that, hello, how I can assist you today. So I'm going to ask a query from my side, and I'll ask an AI to answer that query that have been passed by me. So I'm going to know that what really the Flutter is. So I'm going to ask them what is Flutter. Okay, so I'm going to pass this question, which is like in what is Flutter, and we'll pass this. Okay, so we'll just wait for the AI to respond, and you can see that it just take a few seconds for the AI to respond like what really the Flutter is. It simply says me that Flutter is an open source UI software development toolkit created by Google. So this is how the AI will going to respond you, and it's going to give all the detail about that query that have been passed by you. Okay, now you can just pass any query. I'll just write top places in India to visit, right? In India to visit. So this is the text now I'm going to pass to AI, and we'll just wait. Okay, yeah, so here it is, and you can see that it simply shows that India is a vast diverse country with a rich culture heritage. So it shows that there is a top places like Taj Mahal, Jaipur, Varanasi, Kerala, Goa, Rishikesh, Mumbai. Okay, so this is how the AI will going to respond you about the any queries that you have. So I'm going to just pass the another query, like what I can pass, like how I can earn money through online source. Okay, so I'm going to send this. So it simply responds me that earning money online can be done through various methods like freelancing, online teaching, selling products, content creation, blah blah blah. Yeah, so you can see that you can pass any queries to an AI. It's going to respond you in just a few seconds, or up to your network. It's depend that how much time it's going to take. Okay, so this is just a simple app, as I've told you, but I'm going to tell you that what all things I've done to integrate this complete AI on this Flutter app, right? So let's move to the code. So here I pass a text editing controller. I've explained you about the text editing controller many times before also, but let me give you a quick response on this. Like for example, if I'm typing anything on the text field and I want that the text to be captured from me, for the like user is typing anything on this text field, like it's they type over here Shivam, right? Not here in the text field they write Shivam. Now we need to get the text that the user have entered on the text field. Now to handle that we need this, which is a text editing controller, right? So that's why this is here, which is like a text editing controller. Now here you can see that this is a list messages. Now as I've told you that we are going to store all the messages just for now for a temporary purpose, but if you will hot restart the app, all the message will going to simply disappear from here because we haven't connected any server from where we are going to store all the message as a chat history, right? Let me know in the comment box if you want that upper version of an app to be created with a complete by using a chat GPT API or any AI. So we are going to do that. Let me know in the comment box if you have any unique idea in your mind that you want me to create as by using any type of API by an AI. You can do that, right? So let me know in the comment box. Okay, so here I've just passed a string API, and here you need to pass an API key. Now see that Shivam, from where I'm going to get an API key. Now you will see that let's move to the ChatGPT official website, and we are going to get that API key from there. No, you are not going to find that API key from a ChatGPT official website because ChatGPT itself managed by an open AI company. So you need to move to a open AI API website, and once you move to the open AI website, then you can need to just simply log in on this console, and you can just click to this API key section and you can simply get an AI. Not an AI because it is itself a API key, sorry for that. Yeah, so you can just get an API key and you can directly paste the API key over here and you can use that AI, right? Now here I've just passed a function which is like an ask AI. Now let me show you that I've just passed an HTTP function. Make sure that when you want to pass any HTTP link, please call an HTTP package so that you can use an HTTP link, right? Now once you do that, now here you can see that I just pass a post function and this is the response that I pass. There is as I've told you many things, like I've created one, I think so I have not created one, I've created many videos regarding that how you can integrate the API in a Flutter app. I've told you that the many method like post method, get method, and there are a lot many method I've explained you. If you haven't followed that, I will just tell you that please follow other videos from my channel as well, because that will help you to get to know about a lot many things regarding a Flutter, right? Now this is what you can see that I've just passed a official HTTP link just to get a response from an open AI or a chat GPT, right? Now here you can see that I've just passed a JSON encode. Now make sure that you just pass a respective model version you are using. The ChatGPT 4.1 mini is a free version, so I've used this only. Now if you are using any paid version of a ChatGPT, make sure that you pass that. I've just passed the input message, that the message that we are going to pass to this model and get a response from this API key. Okay, so I hope it's very clear, and we are going to get a response and we are going to just pass our data and all, right? Now here you can see that this is another function I've created, which is like a send message. So here are the two rules. That first rule will be like a message has been sent by the AI and the message has been sent by the user. So we are going to like store all the messages with a role like it has been sent by the AI. This is like a hello, how I can assist you. Now if I am going to send the message, the second one will be going to say save as role user and the message that have been sent by me. I hope it's very clear. That's why we have created a message list over here. Okay, so here you can see that we have just passed a string user message and we are going to pass a role. So for example, if this message has been sent by me, the role will be set as a user and the message that we are going to get from the text field by using a text editing controller. I hope it's very clear. It's very easy to understand. Okay, now here you can see that I just pass a build message function. Inside the build message function, I'm going to just write a complete thing like how I need to show that. Like as I've told you that if the message has been sent by the AI, we are going to show that in the left side, and if the message has been sent by me, we are going to show that in the right side. Let me show you, right? I'll again write what is Flutter over here. So I'm going to just write what is Flutter. So this message has been sent by me, so it's going to show at the right side, and the AI message will be shown at the left side, as you can see over here. So this function will just help us to handle all the respective things. You can just see the code as it's very easy to understand all the things. You can pause a video and you can write a code as well. It's up to your choice, right? And we are going to check that if it is sent by me, like if it is a user, if it is not an user, because here you can see that it has been written like exclamation is user. So we are going to check that if it is not sent by the user, then please show the robot image and the text message, right? And if it is sent by me, then just show the text message. Okay, so this is a simple code, and you can see that as I've told you that just to scroll the complete screen we need a list view. So we have created a list view dot builder item count, and we have just passed messages dot length because our messages is a list and we need to get all the thing that have been stored over here. Now one more thing I want to tell you that this is a map. Now I have told you many times before in the API integration videos what is a map and list and all. If you are thinking to like if you are facing a problem to understand what is a map and what Shivam is saying, I'll recommend you that please watch other videos as well. If this is your first video, then don't need to worry. You can just understand a thing little bit, but if you want to go in more deep, I'll just recommend you to watch my more videos in my channel, right? So this is the map and these are the two fields. Here you can see that this is the combination of key and value pair. So the key is also a string and the value is also on string. So this is a key and value pair, and something that has been indicated in the curly braces indicate as a map, right? So this is a list, this is a map, right? Now once we pass this, and you can see that I just use a list dot builder message dot length. We are going to get a messages list length, and we are going to use an item builder, and in the build message function we are going to pass a message, and we are going to check that if it is sent by me, show on the right side. If it is sent by the AI, show on the left side. Simple, easy peasy thing, right? So this is a simple code that we have written, and I think so it's a very short video on AI and how you can simply use an ChatGPT API in your app to just add an AI to your app. I hope you got a lot many things by following this video. So if you want to show some more support, hit that like and subscribe button, because like and subscribe button is also very necessary for us to keep going. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.